That is my favorite combination. It's a Celestial Seasonings chai tea with hazelnut creamer. I love it. Sometimes I like to do a chamomile or something called a tension tamer. But, oh no, this is a Tawning's chai. We love a lot of tea here on the channel. Welcome back. I'm Danny from the Switch Underground. We're here for the Book of Unwritten Tales 2, Part 2. When we last left off, we met Nate. He was in a predicament. We found a genie, though, and we got a flying carpet and got out of it. He went to somewhere. We're not sure where, but he was pretty shook about what was going on there. And then we took the controls of the elf princess, Ivo, and we are in the process of diagnosing what is wrong with us via the medicine book, who has a snarky recipe for a love potion that we need to sort out.
Hi. Well, what's up?
I need you to tell me the locations. Well, let's find out if it's lupus.
Have you been bitten by a wolf of late?
No.
Then it can't be lupus. No, I'm pretty sure it's something else. Now, that potion, drink it, and then I can tell you more.
You know who that guy sounds like? He sounds like the eunuch from Game of Thrones.
This Metis bush, where can I find one?
Haven't a clue. I'm just a book and have spent years sandwiched between dusty hymnals and a tome of revolting recipes.
Okay.
A red herring? Are you serious?
Of course, why not? Red herrings are known all over the land as particularly useful fish. Their uses in the areas of medicine, cuisine, and literature are too numerous to mention.
All right, so I've got a red herring. What are the potion's ingredients again?
Okay.
The green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey, and a red herring.
Okay, so we gotta sort out the...
everything into a bowl with a bit of water and pound it until it forms a viscous potion.
Okay, so we need honey, we need something from the bush, and a red herring. Let's take a look at that, let's take a look at the plant book again.
A book about woodcrafts, sanding, cutting, hammering,
yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's go back over here to the shelf and take a look at the plant book again. Is one of these the bush? Magic beans, killer tomatoes, tree of wrath, magnolias, guard plants, intelligent apple trees, mandrakes, and the love lily. Our actual bush is not in here.
This plant reminds me of the one that arbors. Love lily. The love lily. If the giant beans.
Whoa, slow down. We want to leave the book, not read it again. There we go. Okay, so now I think it is time that we investigate the bedroom. I believe that's our exit here, below the dragon. Next question is, can I sprint? I don't appear to be able to sprint. And we've touched everything in here. So let's go into the bedroom. A new scene. How's everybody doing today? It's morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Oh my god, it's my room.
The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open.
So this looks like maybe it's our bush.
This flower was given to us by the fairies, just like the love lily down in the garden.
I should probably take it.
They belong together.
They probably do. Pick it up. Good. And we're probably gonna need a bowl, maybe?
I could use the bowl to prepare the medicine in. A spoonful of honey, the green fruit from the metis bush, a red herring, and a little water. Crush and blend until a viscous potion is created. Oh, sounds revolting.
Hey, it's gonna teach us about ourselves. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is the wine, right? Why is it letting me use it?
Water's the easiest ingredient to find. We have copious amounts of it here.
Okay. Sure, put the water in the bowl. Why not? Let's get started on this potion, dude. There,
that
it's
should
in.
do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion.
Viscous. Viscous means high viscosity, which means the honey's gonna do that. Hopefully. open the box.
Pearls, precious stones, spark. Goodness knows what I could use this tap for right now.
Alright, fine. We don't need it. Okay, let's keep looking. Is the bird still in there? Let's just see if he's asleep.
And that's the sound of cheep-cheep snoring. He's a bit special like that.
Hey, cheep-cheep is a cool bird. So I think now we've reached the part of the game where we gotta like re-look at things and see what we've missed. We're probably gonna have to go talk to the dude. Let's take a sunflower seed.
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time.
Okay, can we walk over here? No. Okay, let's go down to the garden and put the plant next to the other plant. That's our course of action. One of these bushes out here is probably the bush we need. Okay, let's give dude the bush.
I've got a flower here that could help you with your love lily.
Mm-hmm.
And?
Yes, look. Look, do you know this flower?
Look how happy it is. Oh, it's like her baby.
You did well, girl.
It would appear so.
You snivelling girl. You alright?
No. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
She's
know.
lovesick, dude.
Well then, I think I've earned myself a little rest now.
Oh yeah, you've done so freaking much. Get out of here. Can the bees go in your hair? That would be great. Oh, he's smoking. Smoking is bad, kids. Look at the spade.
That's Arbor's little spade. He always leaves his stuff all over the garden, which of course drives Mother mad.
Pick it up. We're gonna need it. For something. God knows what.
Isn't that just lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together.
It's nice. Let's hit up these bees, dude.
The pipe smoke seems to have calmed them down a bit.
Get some honey.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
A little dangerous.
Look, I found this book in the library.
Why did she need to get into position? She was standing right next to him. And where was she hiding that book at?
Why are you showing me that?
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror stories?
Did not think that
Wood
through.
that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
My bad.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Oh, sick stuff.
Let's
I just need
see.
to borrow your spade a moment, is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Of a shovel.
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
He's smoking himself?
Don't tell no one, though.
Oh my god.
Do you sometimes miss your old life and the world out there?
Hell no. This is nice,
Comfortable
dude.
here, to be sure.
And boring.
Well, if you're bored, then why stay?
Me? Well, I'm the princess. And Mother's scared that something might happen to me out there. And to be honest, she's probably right.
Nah, dude, we're
Of
badass.
course
It's
something
fine.
could happen to you. And what's it called when things happen to you? Life. That's what it's called. You fall over, you get up, you laugh, you cry, you do daft things. Well, how can one enjoy the sunshine if it never rains?
Oh, that's awesome.
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then you'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Of course.
Ill? You're an elf. Elves don't get ill.
But if I were...
Oh, come on. Now tell me. How can I help you?
We need a bush.
Do we have a lettuce bush in the garden here?
That bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
And what colour do you expect then?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Danger.
Pardon?
The metis bush has exceptionally delicious sweet fruit. But if it thinks it's in danger, then they go green and very sour. Call it a defense
I
mechanism.
could threaten it with the shovel.
Ah, and the bush only has red fruit because it has nothing to be afraid of here.
That's right.
Do you know how I could get my hands on some honey?
Try the kitchens.
I prefer not to wander through the castle.
Of course. Someone would tell your mother.
Would that beehive in the tree over there be of any help?
Oh, I'd be careful with that. The bees defend their honey and can give you a nasty sting.
Here comes my
Couldn't
first
they be
death.
distracted or tricked in some way?
Beekeepers wear protective clothes and use smoke that calms the bees. But I don't have any beekeeper kit here. I just let the bees keep their honey and they pollinate my flowers. That's how we've always done it.
Fishing
How often
rod.
see you fishing?
Oh
Could you
yeah,
lend
we
me
need
your
the
rod?
red herring.
Of course, if you bring it back in one piece.
You have acquired a fishing rod that he just
What's
pulled
up?
out.
I was convinced that I would have to make my own fishing rod or that you'd ask me to collect a variety of mystical items in exchange for it.
Why? It's only a rod.
This game knows what it's about, dude. Thanks.
Thanks.
Not everything needs to be complicated, you know.
True, we appreciate that, the Book of Unwritten Tales.
There's something else. About the potion.
Art.
There's something else. About the potion.
Art.
Nope, I don't think
There's
there's anything else right now. We can leave.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
Art, that I won't.
Okay, let's see what's at our disposal here. The bees. So we have our horn. We have carpentry, we have a cut reed, we have the reed head, a spade, and a fishing pole. And fist-sized stone. And a picture. So, how do we threaten somebody? Wow, we really going there? How can we distract the bees first? Let's think about that. Let's try the horn. I don't think I want to surprise Arbor, but I can piss off this plant.
If the
There
bush had a
you
heart,
go.
it would have skipped a few beats.
All I'm interested in is your
Thanks.
green fruits. Thanks, buddy. There's that music. We did something right. Now, what are the odds that we do this? Should I scare him? Give him the business. Oh, we're picking on this guy.
Very well, Your Royal Highness. Huh, how old are you again?
That didn't work as expected. How about we try to distract the bees with the horn? We can't. Okay. Let's think here. What else do we need? Fishing. Let's try to use the fishing rod in the fountain here. That's a bird bath. The happy willow. We might need that. But first, let's try to fish. Get on.
I don't have a clue about fishing, but I'll try my luck.
Fishing skill 0.
Just as I expected, nothing. On the other hand, somehow I have the feeling that I now know what I'm doing.
Wow, just like that. Alright, let's try again. Thought you said not everything needs to be
I guess
complicated.
that I can just practice until I'm good enough.
Okay. How many times are they going to make me throw this rod in here?
Or I could try to speed things up by learning more about fishing elsewhere.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't there a fishing book in the library? Let's go take a quick read. Let's see here. Book about fishing. The book on fishing.
Perhaps there are a few practical hints and tips in the fishing book.
Your fishing skill has increased to 50.
A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle, but also on a really good spot. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle or feed. Wobblers, twisters, spinners, blinkers, poppers, jigs, jerks and live bait must be presented in the most enticing ways possible. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means. I presume my fishing talents are not quite advanced enough to enable me to use this book.
But you can apply all of that knowledge on a Tinder date. So, let's go back over here. Let's level our fishing skill a couple more times. And see if it'll let us use it on the book. Let's bust out our pole. Dip it in. Give it a quick jerk. What the hell is that? Fishing skill has risen to 3. Very good. Things are going very well. This feels like World of Warcraft, dude. Let's get it to 10.
Pity.
I think if we get it to 10, we got a good chance. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. If you're at a birth or a wedding or a celebration of life, I hope that it's a great day. And that, you know, we're all just chilling out here. Fishing in this fountain. Waiting for fishing level 10. Any minute now. Alright, toss it in. There's no way they make me do this 1,000 times.
Pity.
Alright, we'll try 8. There's no way it goes higher than 10, but we'll try 8. You know what, we're so close, we're just gonna go to 10. Why not? Well, today was a pretty good day for me. Best Buy actually had a sale on Starlink Battle for Atlas. It was $20 last night online, and it was actually mismarked. This morning they reset the sale to $30, but I bought it online for $20, and since I have the Gamers Club, I actually walked out of there with the Star Fox Starlink entire kit for like $17, dude. And my kid and I played it for like 2 hours today. He liked it a lot. Oh shit.
A classic.
Are those really handlebars? Okay, let's go try to read the book again. Okay, let's go look at the book. Book on fishing. We're well practiced now.
Perhaps I have enough knowledge to now understand the book.
We do.
Right, right, Aha, oh, twice in a row, then, that was educational.
There we go. Oh man, I would have had to fish that thing to 20. That sucks. Good thing I put a hard cutoff at 10. Oh, the back hurts. Full disclosure here, dudes and dudettes. To a surprise to no one, I ate too much chicken tikka masala tonight. I'm a little bloated. I'm feeling it. But it was really good. Got it.
At last. Now I can take the red herring off my list.
Very good. So now we need the honey.
The willow is stretching its branches up high into this one part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow. If it continues to grow like that, it'll shade half the garden.
Alright, so I'm thinking...
Arbor's pot, literally.
I'm thinking we need to dig... Ooh, worms.
I really shouldn't... I should tell Mother how her daughter... well, She'd be delighted.
Ooh, I should combine these worms with the fishing pole. Actually, first I want to try to dig in his pot here. Oh, there's nothing for me to use it on. Okay. Well, let's deselect that guy. Select the worms.
The worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success rate, whatever that is. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out.
Okay. Let's try the fishing this time, but with a worm, and see what we get. I'm not sure the game wants us to do this yet.
I've got what I need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond.
We'll give it a go, lady. Let's see what we get. Shit.
Pity.
That was a waste of time. I can't believe I actually have fishing skill here. Alright, let's think. So, we have our green fruit, carpentry, sunflower seeds. I bet if I use the seeds with this, I can make like a blowgun. Or not. Let's try to combine that with that. Nope. Maybe I should just straight up throw this rock at the bees. Nothing to use the rock on here. Okay, how the heck am I gonna get at those bees? I think this is one of those instances where I just have to use everything at my disposal. Oh, the pipe cleaner. Oh, we'll give it to him so he makes more smoke.
Cleaner for your pipe, Arbor?
No, and I would be most cheered if you didn't decapitate any more plants in my garden.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, he didn't want it. How about this reed? Oh, use this reed to cut the bee's nest. That makes sense.
The smoke from Arbor's pipe seems to be calming the bees. This is my chance.
That didn't make any sense at all, dude.
Hey now, you alright there?
Suck it out.
Sorry, had to do it.
Well, I'm not happy about this destruction of nature. Not unless I get half of that there honey.
Hey,
I don't need any more. The rest is for you.
keep token Arbor. There you go.
Oh,
Get in
good
there,
stuff.
bud.
But that's enough. The bees need a bit too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we have everything we need to actually make the potion now.
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, so far I've managed to frighten off every candidate successfully.
Okay, let's go back up to our room. Although I'm not sure we actually have anything to muddle. Let's see. Can I actually climb up there? There we go. Alright, princess. Love potion number 9. Let's do it. Okay, so we got the bowl. We got water. We have everything we need. Okay, so first we put in this.
Oh, that fruit smells really sour.
And then we put in the fish.
Thanks for the sacrifice, little fish.
And then we put in the honey.
About 1 spoon of honey. Now I've got all the ingredients. I just need to crush them.
So do it with the stone. Oh, the back hurts.
I'm pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the Elf Burrow ever. Oh, I hope this is some kind of joke.
Alright, let's go back down to the library here. See what this book has to say. This little Minecraft sword. I love that, dude.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
the potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink it, do you?
Take a hit.
You must.
Cheep-cheep is
Cheep,
here.
I'm so... Yes, I know, but... This, medicine. Well, I did tell you that I wasn't feeling well, and the medicine book here thinks it could be something serious.
Is it a medicine book, or maybe it's a joke book?
She has to drink it, the sour metis fruit, sweet honey and salty fish. That should give us an answer.
Yeah. Get out of here, cheep-cheep. Thought you were napping, bro.
Oh, it looks revolting.
Just do it already.
It is medicine. It's not supposed to taste nice.
Take a hit.
That's right. Down to the last drop.
Ew. I'm dead.
Not as bad as I was expecting.
I'm about to
In
pass out,
actual
right?
fact, it's quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
Congratulations, Ivo. You are pregnant.
What? The bird passed out. Just like that. I'm preggers.
No. That is completely impossible. You must be wrong. Surely it's a misdiagnosis.
You are an elf and say that potion is quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that. That's raging hormones talking.
Oh boy.
I don't have any hormones. Cheep, no. No, the book has made a mistake.
Wow. Looks like Nate got his.
I cannot be pregnant. I've never stood in the divine water with Nate on Midsummer's Night singing the Song of Life.
Is that what the kids
How
call
do
it these
humans
days?
do it?
Oh boy.
They do what?
Elves and humans can have children together, but it's not possible without sex.
You see? We never had sex. At least not to my knowledge.
But the diagnosis is crystal clear.
Maybe Cheep-Cheep's pregnant and we're just so close.
Let's just pretend that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation, rational or otherwise.
Oh, there's a lot of explanations
If
here.
we discount the possibility that the child was conceived by natural means, which
Oh my
would
God.
certainly appear to be the case here,
It's
then
Jesus.
that leaves us with just the unconventional conception methods.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Did you, perhaps, make some kind of pact with a goblin regarding the child? Child in exchange for gold or a kingdom, for example?
No.
Has a god in the guise of a bull appeared to you in your dreams? Any angels been having a word with you?
No.
Have any stars fallen from the heavens recently?
No, not that I'm aware
Stork.
of.
Then that just leaves magic, or a curse. But unfortunately, that is not my area of expertise.
I'm magically pregnant.
I wish it was so cheap, but my feeling is that the book is right. I am pregnant.
Oh God.
One thing's certain. Mother must never find out about this. I don't know either. Do you think that my tummy will start to show?
I think the
I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why, but it would appear that I'm pregnant.
just like that.
And as all other possibilities have been eliminated, then it must be a curse that's responsible.
Mhm.
That is fantastic!
Why?
No, of course I didn't mean it like that. But just think. Me. Cursed. That sounds like an adventure.
You're cursed with being pregnant by
Totally
unconventional
obvious what we
means?
need to do now. We ask Archmage Alistair. He's the wisest magician in the realm of man, and he's a friend. He'll be able to tell us what it means.
Good idea. Let's go
Oh,
visit
no,
the
you
Archmage.
don't.
Where are you going?
You remember who was meant to be looking after me so that nothing happens to me, don't you?
That means you gotta come on, bird.
Alistair's sure to have the answers. We'll have to track him down in the Mage Tower in Seastone.
I bet that's where Nate is.
How are we going to get there? Seastone is days away from here. Oh yeah, saying fly is all well and good. Are you going to teach me quickly then? No, we need a fast mode of transport. And then there's the small matter of the Border Watch.
Oh god, there's a lot of shit
Their
to solve
longbows
here.
can take out a fly's eye at 400 metres. And they will shoot if said fly should dare to set foot in or leave the woodland realm without permission.
Oops. You don't know today's
By any chance
password.
know the password that the Border Watch use? Typical.
You could find out. Let me play as cheap.
That's
I'll go
exactly
spy.
the problem. Mother chooses a new password every single day, and there's no way I'll get it out of her.
God, we gotta go
Oh,
talk to
why
Mom.
don't you know the password? You normally know everything. Hey, know-it-all. Mother's mirror. It knows more than you. It must know the password. If we work as a team, we should be able to cast a little light on the matter, cheap. After
Light
all, if it
on
is
the
a
matter.
curse, then I'm the victim, not the perpetrator. Well,
Alright,
yes,
this dialogue
I know
with
that.
the
She'll
birds
blame us
getting
whatever
old.
happens. But it's best for us to have some answers rather than just presenting her the facts, don't you think?
Let's go look in the bowl.
Transport and the password. Let's go.
So is Cheap like hanging out now? Okay. We should probably take a sword. But first, let's go look in the bowl. It probably needs water. We should have grabbed our glass. Let's go back and get the glass. We know we're gonna need it. Now the glass is full of water. You can see it already. Oh, I can't take the glass. Okay, fine. Later, cheap. So we're gonna go stare into her bowl, right? Or do we go into Mom's room?
There's only a little water left in the bird bar. I, however,
Okay.
think that the constant...
Let's go look over here.
An all-knowing mirror. In the current situation, that would be more than useful.
Yes.
The only question is how to cast a spell over the mirror. I've never done that before.
Oh. Well, maybe Arbor knows what to do.
You're having a good time, I see.
He knows a lot of stuff.
What can I do for you?
Let's see here.
Do you know how to cast a spell over a magic mirror?
Do I look like a magician or priest?
No, but you might have
Perhaps
seen
you
some
saw
shit.
Mother doing it sometime.
Thank you.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself. Some kind of elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither.
Crap.
Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The
Oh,
bees
boy.
pollinate the flowers. The flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have
Well,
you got to offer the bees?
kind of.
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth, they grow in us.
I know. Isn't it absurd?
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that.
She's not gonna
One
like
has
that
to
at
do
all.
what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Thanks, Arbor.
Oh, thank you, Arbor. And don't tell anyone I told you.
I wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Oh god, I
Of
could turn into
course.
like an old
in
lady
the
out
outside
there.
world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Okay. So, she pours water from 3 different vessels in there. I don't think anything we have in there is gonna work. So,
The waterfall and I have been neighbours for...
let's go to the bedroom?
Nothing for it. Have to talk to Pa.
Oh. Well, he's in there. Let's do it.
Ivo, I thought that we'd agreed that you would stay in your room.
Was that our dad?
I'm
What are you, my darling?
She can't say it.
pretty. I am pretty.
But of course you are. You are my daughter and an elf princess. So you disobeyed me just to tell me this.
Well, not exactly.
I'm no longer a little girl who can be shut up in her room.
No? How did you get out of your room?
None of your
Did
business.
you trick cheep-cheep and then climb over the balcony? That sounds very grown up.
Crap, she knows all
I
of our
just left
tricks.
my room to do a bit of training.
Mm-hmm.
Fishing. We
You
learned
said
fishing.
yourself I've put on a few pounds, and I'm not going to get rid of them by lying around on my bed all day.
Mm-hmm.
Where does this sudden insight come from?
I can't keep asking myself what to do with my life. Perhaps marriage isn't such a bad idea.
Oh
It
boy.
most certainly isn't.
We're
And
getting
if you
inside
play
her mind
diligently,
now.
I'm sure Prince Lalilos will like you a lot.
God, not that
Of
idiot.
course. Fine.
I would love to help you, but I'm most dreadfully busy.
Tell us the
A
password.
kind of epidemic seems to have broken out in Seastone.
Ew.
An epidemic in Seastone?
It's strange. We're getting reports from the whole of the Middle Kingdom. Objects and beings have been changed.
Go on.
What do you mean?
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing it. Do you remember the story of the Nothing? A big blackness that gradually swallowed a fairy kingdom bit by bit.
I don't remember
Of
that story.
course.
Okay.
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
And it's making everybody pregnant.
An epidemic in Seastone. Is it wise for me and it to go there? On the other hand, Wilbur and the Archmajor in Seastone.
Dude, we need
Perhaps
to
I can
stow
help them
away.
to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
Talk to Dad. Oh, Papa.
Pa doesn't like getting up early. He always says he needs lots of sleep, but he's never said why.
Time to bust out our horn, dude.
Hey, Pa, the day started ages ago.
What? Oh,
He
Ivo.
looks cool.
How's my favourite daughter?
I'm your only daughter.
What a neat little
Oh,
scene.
that I had 100. You are and will remain something very special. The other 99 will be as well, though.
Pa, you're nuts.
He looks like he's a bit nuts.
Isn't it a wonderful day today? Again.
Just as the caterpillars cough in the morning dew.
What the?
Yet, something seems to be troubling you.
Well, I got a bit of an issue here.
She locked me up like a small child.
Have you argued again?
She started it.
She loves you.
And she only wants the best for me. How can it be best for me if she constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
Well, that's
She
mom's for you.
believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
I'd just like to decide for
Damn,
myself.
my back is killing me.
I know. Your mother just doesn't understand that because she never had that choice.
Let's see here.
You are always defending her. Doesn't she drive you mad too?
Impossible.
Naturally.
Oh,
Then why don't you tell
you're
her?
not supposed to say that.
Does the GNU talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel?
Oh my god, what the heck does that mean?
I love her. It's just a phase. She'll change.
Mm-hmm.
And if she doesn't change, then I will not love her any less.
At least he has a good
love you
outlook.
both as you are, warts and all.
Do you want me to marry this
Mother
prince?
wants me to marry this Prince Lalilos.
I
I did hear about that.
Is that your wish too?
All I wish for is for you to be happy.
Haha, so I'm not going to marry him.
Unfortunately, not all wishes are granted.
Oh.
You are an elf princess. You will need to marry sooner or later.
Let's marry Nate.
It's
I'm
just
carrying his
when
cursed
and
child.
who. I'd rather
Wait,
just leave
Harry
that
Potter?
to Mother Nature.
I wish you could convince Mother of that.
I fear her faith in your taste of men has been shaken a little since... Well, you know.
That must be
She
me and
wants to
Nate's
prevent
romance
your
from the
heart
first
being
game.
broken again. That's why she is choosing someone that she thinks is right for you.
Those butterflies are pretty cool, though.
I need to tell you something, Father, but I'm not sure how.
You shouldn't worry too much. It's not good for the baby.
Oh,
You know.
buddy, he knows.
Has a zebra got stripes?
How can it have happened? Why?
I don't know. Is that important?
It is. I want to know what's happened to me.
Then look for the answers, my little bud.
How can you be so calm about it?
Because I know that everything will be fine in the end.
Oh, wow.
And
This
if it
guy's
isn't fine?
kind of a cool
Then
dad.
it is not the end.
That's perfect. If it's not fine, then it's not the end. I love that.
Pa, would you have used the artifact of divine fate? Or would you have hidden it like we did?
That must be
I
from the
think
first
that
game.
Too much power can corrupt any one of us.
But you have great powers, and you've never used them for evil.
I could have cured diseased woodlands with the artifact, cleaned rivers in the air. And then what? Then I might have chased away the lumberjacks and destroyed the factories of the dwarves.
True.
I could have helped a lot of humans.
Things take time, Ivo. If you force change before its time has come, then it won't last.
Wow, this guy's like my favorite character now.
If you don't know what the pregnancy's all about, then I'll have to travel to Seastone and ask the Archmage.
The fact that I don't know means that you did not get pregnant by natural means.
Uh-oh.
And if something does not conform to the laws of nature, then it must be magic.
Got a magic baby.
No one knows more about these things than Alistair.
That's why I
We
must see
agree
him.
then.
Like snails munching cabbage. Only your mother isn't going to permit it.
I know, but I'll work on that. Enlighten me, Father.
Scribbles.
Ghosts and demons, high on the rooftop of the world, are confusing to those weak in the head.
Understood. Enlighten me, Father.
Ghost dance are a
Oh
wonder.
no. There was farting
Enlighten
there, I
me,
didn't.
Father.
Ghosts and demons,
Okay.
laughing madly and turning quickly in circles, are amongst the greatest wonders of the world.
That...
I can't believe I missed the
I've
fart
got
one.
quite a lot...
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
At least he woke up. I didn't have to, blow my horn. Alright, what else is there to look at here? Let's just take a quick look around and then we'll
This
call
symbol's
it.
on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise.
Ew. But there's 3 of them.
This symbol's on...
Okay, so that one is like a round one with a drop. This one is got like a line.
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror.
And let's take a look at the pool here.
Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well. Up to now, my mother hasn't tried to make me into a priestess. If I'm lucky, she never will.
I don't think she can, now that you are unclean. Or not pure.
This
Take a look at that
symbol's
one.
on the bottom of the mirror bowl.
Okay, so there's a brown one, a red one, and a blue one.
I can blame Mother for a lot of things, but not laziness.
Not laziness.
On the contrary, she does the same work as 3 people put together, because she doesn't trust anyone to do it as well.
Mm-hmm. We should talk to her, huh?
Mother?
Yes, dear. I'm busy.
Yes, Ivadora.
Whoa, I've got a hell of a name.
Those symbols on the columns, what do they mean?
First your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky.
Okay, rain.
Water that springs from the earth.
Okay, we have a spring. We have the bird bath.
And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh.
Okay, so we have our...
What's all this different forms of water all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes. If it bubbles out of a spring, then it is spring water. Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later into sea water.
Mm-hmm.
The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if
wow, this chick really likes water.
Are mixed together,
then you can create water with powerful magical properties. But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
I'm an elf.
Do
I'm
I have
perfect.
to be perfect?
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it. Once you
Okay.
are happy with yourself, then you become overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
True. That's why I ate all that chicken tikka masala.
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
Nate's a human.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But
I'm not going to interfere.
I think we need to convince her to interfere, right?
why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
And if I don't like him?
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
Perfectly
And what
valid
happens
question.
if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then? Don't be childish, Ivadora.
When you married father, how long had you known each other?
Just a few days.
Oh, wow.
I fell in love with him instantly. He was the wisest and most handsome elf that I had ever met.
Well, if he was
If
wearing
you
that
hadn't loved him,
crown of
or if perhaps
butterflies.
you hadn't even liked him,
Then I would have married him anyway. It is the duty of the princess to secure royal succession.
whether she wants it or not.
Know
You
all
didn't
about
want to
that,
go
lady.
To school either. Today you can play music, paint, speak a dozen different languages, and have realized what a gift education is.
Just tell her we're
Please,
pregnant.
Just trust me. Sometimes only parents know what's best.
Yeah.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
Alright, so we've got some mysteries to solve here. We need to get 3 sources of water. We need some way to do that. We need the spring, the rain, and... what was the other one? Spring, rain, and the moon. The moon water. That's right. Well, guys, that was a lot of talking. I think in our next episode, we're going to sort out how to get all this handled. I know we can get the spring water. That one's easy. The rainwater, I guess, doesn't count because it's in the bird bath. And then the moon water's up top. The question is, how do we get it? Cheep-cheep probably knows. Let's see what he has to say. Hold on. Talk, bird.
Hey, Cheep.
Sup? Oh boy, look at all this stuff. Alright, that's some stuff we'll sort out later.
I'll be back soon, Cheep.
Alright, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Was a little slow, but hey, that's what this game's about. And if you are still watching, cool. I'm glad that we got to hang out. And you know I got to be the background to your life, or if you're super engaged, hey. Hi, I'm Danny. Let me know who you are below. You can... What can you do? You can follow me on Twitter if you like, switchunderg. I love interacting with everybody. You could like this video, get subscribed to the channel, whatever your heart desires. Be good to each other, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.